Okay, so I'm gonna go and get dinner now. Maybe grab a cup of tea. What do you reckon? I've kind of left all of my stuff in there. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I mean, Japan is very safe. Maybe I should take my passport. It's probably a good idea. But it's really buried in there. I'm not gonna be gone for long. It'll be fine.
Hello, I'm Alan. Join me as I hike 3,000 kilometers from the southernmost tip of mainland Japan to the northernmost. Exclusively on foot, walking a half marathon every day for 5 months.
Gifts, yay! Let's have a look. There's a couple of drinks there. Guessing that's some sort of soda. Oh no, it's tea and coffee. You know what? This coffee thing is actually not that bad. Well, this is my last day on Shikoku. Off I sail to Honshu, number 3. It might be tempting to think that this means I'm now halfway, given that I'm about to arrive at island number 3 out of 4. Not so lucky. I need to look at the numbers, but I think I'm probably close to a third of the way. So what I've just done, I'll have to do it 2 more times. But still, I'm feeling good. My injury is holding up. I'm not in pain anymore, and my feet are still fine. The only thing really is my shoulder. From carrying too much, the guy at the hostel weighed my bag before I left, and it read 15.5 kilos, which is a little bit more than I thought. Maybe it's because of the water. Hopefully when I get to Osaka in a couple of days, I'll be able to drop a couple of things off. But yeah, last day on Shikoku, very, very exciting. Some more bus henros. I'm guessing they're about to set off. Just waiting for my couchsurfing host to get back from work, which should be sort of in the next hour or so, I guess. But it's a lovely day, so it's okay. The only potentially worrying thing is that I haven't heard from him in a few days. But I'm sure it's totally fine. It's nice to be outdoors, you know, not walking, actually just sort of sitting and enjoying it. And it's a lovely temperature, so it's all good. Maybe I should look up hotels in the area, you know, just in case. So all the hotels are basically in the city centre, which is about an hour's walk away. So I wonder how long I should give it before I should head into town. Okay, well I've decided I'm just gonna walk to his house and knock on the door and see if he's around, if he's back already. The other thing is the addresses in Japan are not easy to find because they never seem to write the house numbers on buildings, and there aren't any street names visible, and I don't even know if they have street names. Maybe I think it's like a numbering system. Hopefully I can actually find it. Okay, I've narrowed it down to this building. I think it's going to be one of these. I'm not sure which of the numbers is the actual door number, so I hope it becomes obvious. Okay, I think it's this one. No, he's definitely not in. So I think I'm gonna go to a convenience store and get some dinner and get some warmth. I'll come back later and try again. Just got myself tea, and it's hot. They call it milk tea, which is black tea with milk and sugar. But it's weird drinking it out of a plastic bottle when it's hot. I don't approve. But it's tasty. And that tune is starting to drive me a bit loco. He's finally got in touch. He apologized and he said he'll get home from work soon. So all good. So all's well that ends well. We had a nice little chat. We didn't obviously get to hang out for very long because he had to wake up super early today. So it is actually 6 a.m. I can't remember the last time I was up at this hour. All these kids rushing to school, I guess. I mean, or maybe training. But the sunrise is really nice, and I actually appreciate being up at this time. I don't feel too sleepy, and it's not completely dead, but it's nice and calm this morning. Obviously the weather's still nice. It's not too cold, which spells good news for tonight, because tonight I'm going to camp. It's interesting though, farming seems to be a much more popular thing to do here than in other countries. I mean, I don't think I've ever met a young person who was either farming or trying to be a farmer, but now I met obviously Senna yesterday, and then I met a couple of people from Tokyo on my second day who were students who traveled to Kyushu to do the practical aspect of farming. It's now 10 o'clock exactly, and I've already walked 17 kilometers. On a normal day I start walking about this time. You know, I'll be done probably by 1 o'clock. It's quite a nice feeling to still have the rest of the day. I mean, the day hasn't even started yet really, and I've walked over half of what I was planning on walking today. I have a feeling I might be heading to a camping shop rather than actually a camping ground. The fact that it's in the middle of town should have probably been a clue. Nice looking greenery, I'm not sure if it's flat. Look, a nice pebble beach. Those are some public toilets. This all looks very promising. Just need to find a flat bit of green. That sign says no barbecues, but nothing about not camping. And there's some cover there. I don't know what that screen is for, but it would very perfectly shield me from prying eyes. There's some water. Lots of benches, really nice view. Yeah, that's this is the spot. Just need some flat ground. There's even a Ferris wheel if I really want it. Okay, so I've picked my spot just behind that fence. Not too close to the fence because I still want to be able to see the sea. I've got lots of tree cover. 7-Eleven is just the other side of it. Right, I'm gonna set up my tent. I mean, even the trees even cover it from the street light. It's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get dinner now, and maybe grab a cup of tea. I've kind of left all of my stuff in there. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I mean, Japan is very safe. You should see the number of cars that I've seen unlocked with keys in the ignition, and who, first of all, there's not going to be many people walking past. Half of the people that do walk past will probably not even notice it. The other half will hopefully think I'm inside. Maybe I should take my passport. It's probably a good idea. But it's really buried in there. I'm not going to be gone for long. It'll be fine. It's probably not the best idea, but you know, I'm literally going over the road there. Can you see it? Can you spot it? See, it's already disappeared. There it is. Great, it'll be fine. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, I can see it, it's still there. See, a couple just cycled straight past. They didn't notice me, and they certainly didn't notice the tent either. All good. So I've crunched some numbers. In order to make my budget last, of the 115 days or so I reckon I've got left, I'll have to camp or couch surf 75 of those. That's almost 2/3 from now on.
Hiya. Hi. Yo. よかったな。
よかった。
うん、よかった。よう来てくださいな。よう来てくれて嬉しい。あやも嬉しい。おばあちゃん嬉しい。
な。そう。おばあちゃん。
はい、どうぞ。これよし。荷物を下ろしなさい。荷物を下ろして。
あ、すごい。
ゆっくりな。よいしょ。料理屋さんじゃないんやけどな。はい。
すごい。I'm starting to develop a particular script that I always sort of reel off about what I'm doing and where I'm from, you know, why I'm doing it, etc. in Japanese. I was chatting away to a couple of Jehovah's Witnesses quite happily when I got stopped by another very cheery man. He very promptly invited me into his shop, and then his mum, while they were cooking, she took me out to the local castle. There are two in Osaka.
Hi. なあ。
すごいです。And then we came back, and then we went upstairs, and they fed me this big lunch.
はい、どうぞ。
よし。
Miso soup.
Miso. And now I feel very, very satisfied and grateful that people like that exist in Japan and in the world.
似合ってる。
Nihon University. This just put me in a great mood for the rest of the day. And of course I'm going to get to see my brother today and his family, and I'm going to take a day off. No, great day, and I don't even mind that it's sort of spitting a little bit. Nothing could dampen my mood. It's my brother's local train station. Nearly there. This guy on a bike stops me. He's asked me where I was going. And then he said I should jump on the back of his bike and he'll give me a lift, which is very kind. And I said no. I explained to him that I have to walk. And then like a minute later he comes cycling up next to me. Slipped me a cool 1,000 yen. I think he was trying to say that he doesn't want me to have a bad impression of Japanese people, which is obviously the opposite of what I've experienced. It's a bit awkward when people are walking around you and you're just holding the camera up in your face and talking to it. made it just in time before they get home, so I can surprise them.
It's a pie, actually, guys.
Yeah.
Cheeky! Oi, oi, oi!
I guess so, yeah.
Bye. Bye. Are you gonna hit me with that bike? No. Ah, good job. Good job. See you soon. Bye.
And now to soothe my aching bones. Oh, it's really hot. I don't quite fit in this barrel. I can't seem to kneel down.
The other day I caved and went to Starbucks, and I met a man who overheard a conversation I was having with someone. He also used to backpack. Turns out he works at a university in a town that I'd be passing through a few days from then. So he said I should stop by and say hello and maybe talk to the kids. And lo and behold, I am at said university and I'm about to meet him. Also, I saw the first black person since starting my trip, and it is day 48. So fortunately I was able to meet him. Then I went to his office in the university building and we had a nice chat. Unfortunately he couldn't join me for coffee because he had to run off to a meeting, but he then set me up with two of his students to go in his stead. So he sent us off to Starbucks with his club card and we had a drink on him. It was very nice, very pleasant evening. It's a nice little park. I imagine most of the people here will be leaving in a few hours or after sunset. I don't see any floodlights. But there seems to be plenty of places that I could set up. I'm thinking at the moment over there, just slightly out the way, should be good.